Allegiant Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second down, Jacobs once more. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Carr gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The big fella. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like it. Receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some space here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Jacobs trying to run on 1st down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best 1st half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this 1st half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. ETN up the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, all Nichols there on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Second and 6.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Rocky Sin. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. On first down, right back to ETN. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Another tote for ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Lawrence on third down. And able to find Kirk, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. It's complete. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in. But with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, now Carr. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now again to Jacobs running right. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Throwing now is Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And Ingram holds drills it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. But to throw again is Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 23 yards on the play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jaguars 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On second down, Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but now before picking up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, I get it, Charles.
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now I flex. While you dare look in the best, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your dress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and
microphone.
try to get it out what you handsome.
Yo, hey, type something if you can hear me.
She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she so cold. Feel it in your bones.